How many gods do you believe in?
We believe in one creator. We believe there's only one creator of the universe. Yeah.
How many gods are there in the world?
One.
One?
Yeah.
Which is?
One creator. Creator for everyone. People call the creator different names, but the creator is one.
If I was Christian, is yours different to mine?
The Christian God is the God of Jesus, the God of Abraham. Our God is the God of Jesus, the God of Abraham.
Why is yours different? How is yours different?
Yeah, so let me clarify this idea. There's one creator. What's your name?
Ben.
Ben. So there's one Ben. My name is Muhammad, like the Prophet.
Muhammad?
Yes. So there's one Ben. He could have a perception of Ben. I could have a perception of Ben. Another random person can have a perception of Ben. Does that mean there's three Bens? No. There's one Ben, but there are different perceptions of that Ben. My perception can be wrong. I can think, oh, he's Irish. He can think you're English. He can think you're Italian, right? Two perceptions can be wrong, and only one of them can be right, or all of them can be wrong. So when you think about many religions having different perceptions, definitions, and ideas of God, that doesn't make there's multiple gods now. There's only one God. There's different ideas and understandings of it. Do you get the idea? Do you understand?
Shake your hand on that?
Yeah, of course. No
and
worries.
that is quite possibly one of the best things I've heard.
Okay, I appreciate it.
From my experience as being an atheist who hates religion and with a passion, hate it because there is such a divide in religion.
Okay.
Like, you're not welcome here in my country.
Okay, sure.
Why?
I don't live here, by the way, but it's okay.
But
I'm just here for a few days and I'm leaving.
But
so.
you get what I mean?
Yes.
You're not welcome here in my country. Why? Because I believe in my God and you believe in your God. That shouldn't be the case. It shouldn't.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were saying that. Okay, no worries. Yeah.
But that's, unfortunately for this country, that is the outlook on someone like yourself. I welcome you here.
Sure. But, yeah, I appreciate it, but I don't, I'm not saying this with disrespect. I don't want to live in the UK. I'm not comfortable here, right?
Nor do I.
Yeah.
Nor do I.
Okay, right. So there might be people. Yeah, okay, can I talk to him?
Yeah.
Thank you. I just would like to talk. Please, yeah. So it's just a random person, I don't know. So, there's people who want to live here, there's people who don't want to live here. I think any country you live in, you gotta follow Islam, right? You might not agree with the law, but you can live in that country. If you want to live in it, you have to follow the law of that country. It's a pretty simple idea. So long as you live in harmony with other people, you obey the law, practice what you believe in, do your thing on your own. I believe everybody should be welcome. That's the position that I take.
Do you understand the hate for this?
I think a lot of the hate for Islam is manufactured. A lot of the hate for Islam by the media, by the people who have the global powers. Why? Because, for example, Islam says no alcohol, Islam says no gambling, Islam says no fornication. The biggest industries, Islam says no pornography.
Sorry.
Of course, having intercourse outside of the bonds of marriage. Yeah. So the biggest industries are based on pornography, selling alcohol, gambling.
Is that not Christianity as well? Sorry.
No worries. No, Christianity doesn't say don't drink. Christianity drink in moderation, right?
Fornication.
Yeah. Christianity does say that, but people don't practice it.
Because outside of a marriage, you'd be a
Yes, but people don't practice it. So Christianity does teach that, and you shouldn't have intercourse before marriage in Christianity, but people don't practice that, right?
Have you?
Yeah, of course.
Had sex outside of...
No. Oh, you mean, I thought you were asking, have you practiced it? I practice it, of course not.
Have you had sex outside of marriage?
Of course not. Impossible.
I call
that.
Because you're a good-looking lad.
Okay. I appreciate the compliment, but I don't appreciate saying that I'm lying, because I have no reason to do that.
So what difference does it make signing a piece of paper?
In Islam, I'm sorry, I'm going to stop you, but in Islam, having intercourse outside of marriage is one of the biggest sins possible. You understand? It's not a game that we play with, right? For me, I'm not a good example anyways, but for me, never had alcohol in my mouth, nor would I ever do. Never had any drugs in my mouth, nor would I ever do. Never had intercourse outside of marriage, nor would I ever do. This is my religion. I practice my religion, I practice what I preach. And I don't need to. You say I'm a good-looking person. I don't need to go and have sex outside of marriage. Why not get married? Islam doesn't say you don't have women. Islam says have a woman, but have it in the bonds of marriage. So if I have a woman, why do I need to do it outside, you know?
Me, and you're a good-looking woman, I sign this piece of paper, you sign that. Sure. What difference does that piece of paper make?
The difference is is in Islam, there is laws and obligations behind marriage. For example, if I'm going to marry a woman, I have to give her dowry, a marital gift, an amount of money. I have to agree with her father. I have to meet her family. She meets my family, I meet her family. Things are happening in front of the eyes of the people. I have an obligation Islamically. I have to provide for her financially. I have to protect her financially. If there is separation, there is laws for divorce. Everything, relationships, you sleep with a woman, next morning you never see her face again. It doesn't work in Islam. It's a real bond, and it's a bond in the eyes, under the eyes of God, right? So both of you are doing something with these traditions and rules and regulations under the eyes of God. Yeah.
As a believer, do you feel you're being watched 24/7?
I know God watches everyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for me, like that, is nothing different to that. Shake my hand.
Okay, sure.
There's no difference to that.
Do you have a sister?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you okay with any random person doing that with her?
No.
Okay, but you just said to me that if he says to you, "Oh, it's just like this," why do you make a difference? Do you know? You see, you start now. Now your manhood start to come out when it's your own family.
Yeah.
But that girl that you did this with, that girl. Let me finish. That girl that you did this with is someone's sister.
Yeah.
Just like you would,
or
daughter, or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Or mother, or whatever, right? So just as you wouldn't want that for your own family members, you shouldn't want it for other people. This is our approach.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want someone to do that with my sister. I wouldn't go to a random girl and do that with someone's sister, someone's daughter, someone's mother, right? Be a gentleman, be a man of your word. This woman is worth your respect, is worth your protection, is worth your honor if she's going to give you her body. That's her precious position. For you as a man, you don't understand, intercourse from a man and a woman is not the same. Our bodies are different, right? Yeah. So for her, it's more precious. For her also, it has more influence on her. Studies show there's something called pair bonding, where you pair with your partner, right? Now for women, the more partners they have, the less the ability they have to pair bond, because it gives them trauma. They don't trust anybody anymore. So we don't want to ruin people's lives, women's lives. Islam protects the man and the woman. Allah doesn't say don't have intercourse, just have it in the bonds of marriage.
Not painting that, is it?
Sorry?
The media.
But that's what I was telling you. But you should ask the question why. I was answering you why. If everything, I was telling you, look, if today life is about pornography, alcohol, gambling.
Today.
Yeah. Sure. Okay. Yeah. So I was telling you.
And you started out with the media paints this, paints that.
Yes.
I wanted to speak to you.
Sure. Yeah. That is what people should do. If you're an open-minded person, because you come and we have a discussion. That's it. That's the important thing.
If I follow the media for the rest of my life, I will become racist.
Yeah.
I will hate you.
Absolutely.
And I will hate your friend here.
Absolutely. And many people will tell you.
I don't want to do that.
And many people will tell you, oh, that's the right approach to take. But then look, you see me, you talk to me right now. We're face to face. We're talking to each other. Do you feel like I have any bad feelings for you?
No,
do you feel
not at all.
If me and you right now we can go eat a meal together in a restaurant, you know? Yes.
Do you feel?
Absolutely not. I wouldn't be around the people that I have something bad in my heart towards
But you're doing a job, you're kind of preaching or whatever it is.
No, but I'm not always standing here. I'm not always standing here.
If I walk away without taking a Quran now, will you feel differently?
Nope.
So you're not a salesman?
Let me ask you this question. Did I come to you or did you come to me?
I came to you.
You see? That's the answer to your question. A salesman goes to you.
Yeah.
He's like, buy this, okay, this is very nice. No. We are here because there always has to be an accessibility to truth. There are people who are lost who want to find God. I'm here. If you're lost, come. If you don't want this, walk away. Right? It's like everybody's walking. I'm not going to be here in the middle of the road and be like, stop. So you got to read the Quran.
Two questions.
Okay.
Question number one. Do you not feel like religion is dangerous?
Okay. I'll answer the question. No. I think without religion, everybody would be dead. And let me tell you why. There is a study that was done, okay, by Naveed Sheikh in Nashville University. And it talks about human.
Connor, I'm still here, by the way.
Yeah. It talks about human death toll. It talks about atheism. I'm talking about hundreds of millions of people killed. Why? You had, for example, Mao in China killing over 50 million people for communism. You had Stalin. He was an atheist, slaughtering people for natural selection. You had, of course, you know, Hiroshima bombing in Japan. The Second World War, biggest. These are all for land. Okay, if I'm not a believer in God, okay, in God, in all religions, in Islam and all the other religions, they teach you do not kill innocent people. That teaching is there in most. Maybe people will do that, but the religion teaches you not to do it. Okay, so if the religion is not there, then forget in all human history any command telling people don't kill innocent people. So now, if I'm an atheist, there's no God, there's no religion. What stops me from going and killing an innocent person so I can take their shop, can take their money?
My mum and dad.
Okay, what if your mom and dad were not good people? What if my mom and dad were not good people? We are. If you go to Mexico or some places, they're going to teach. They're going to teach.
That's where the crime comes from.
Yeah, but they're going to teach you to do evil. They're not going to teach you to do good. And they're not religious.
Those in charge of the country, unfortunately, we've got Keir Starmer.
Yes.
Needs to go.
Okay, I agree with you actually. Right? Yes.
It's those who are going to imprison those who do the bad shit, and not, I touched your daughter.
Yes.
Don't worry about it. Slap on the list.
No, I agree with you 100%. There should be strict laws.
Did you say word on Facebook? 10 years in prison.
Nonsense.
Stop filling the prisons with those who don't need to be in there.
I agree with you.
So, the hate that I may have for you, that has been created by media, shouldn't exist.
I agree. 100%.
You believe in a God. British people believe in a God.
Yes.
I don't. Whatever. Fine.
Yes.
But do you understand the hate that people have for you?
I do. That's why I'm here. It was one of the reasons. You're saying I'm here, for example, to preach, but that's not it. I'm here, like I said, open for people who want to have the truth, but also.
Hats off to you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. But also to clarify the idea,
Christians are out there on a megaphone or a microphone screaming.
I agree.
And I don't like it.
I agree with you.
I don't.
Yes.
I'm like, do your thing.
Yes.
Stand there in silence.
Yes.
If people come to you, people come to you.
Absolutely.
Right? And my thing is, if Jesus wants you, you'll go to them.
Absolutely.
Okay.
If you're seeking, seek and you shall find. Right. This is a reality.
Don't scream it out.
Because you're putting people off, and you're making things look bad. Right. So I'm here. We are also a big part of why we're here is to clarify the misconceptions about Islam.
Yeah.
Because people like yourself, right? People may hear something about Islam. They want to find out the truth. So you come to me, you ask me. I'm more than happy to answer all the questions that you have about religion or about Islam.
I have one more question.
Sure.
If I grab a Quran now, and I open that, will you read that page differently to how I will read that page?
I don't believe so. I mean, I don't think so. But of course, people may have different perceptions of things, but I don't necessarily think this is the case for most of the Quran.
Now, that is the danger for me with the Bible, is you could open a random page and you could have 100 people, and those 100 people will conceive that page completely different.
I completely, I really like that you made this point because it's a really important point. Why? That's
my fear of religion.
But the point you make is such an excellent point. I'll tell you why. I have had hundreds of, if not thousands of conversations with Christians. No two conversations are identical. Every single Christian I meet. Now, do you know what makes us all upon the same belief as Muslims? Because the Quran gives us a criteria. The Quran tells us the Quran is explained through the Prophet and the life of the companions. Meaning, you see a verse in the Quran, what is the meaning of this verse? We have already the Prophet applying the verse, and we have the companions telling us the meaning of this verse. So someone comes and says, the meaning is this. We're like, no, sorry. Allah told us in the Quran, if you want to understand this, you understand it through the life of the Prophet. You understand it through the life of his companions. You are telling us something else, we don't care what you have to say. So Allah told us the way of how to solve these disagreements. With the Bible, it's not the same. I've read the Bible, by the way. There's nothing in the Bible that tells you how to interpret the Bible. That's why you can have different people reading the Bible in different ways, coming to different conclusions. But in Islam, no. It's one. It's clear text. I'll tell you. And by the way, Islam is one of the simplest traditions, right? It tells you there's one creator worthy of worship, worthy of your obedience, there's rights and wrongs to do, and there's prophets of messengers that were sent. Very simple religion. Okay.
Now,
Allah sent Prophet Muhammad and follow the tradition.
I'm going to hit the hard-hitting question.
Sure. All right, perfect. Let me answer it in the most.
I don't need to say any more than that.
No worries, perfect.
ISIS.
No worries.
And that is.
And I don't think it's a hard-hitting question. Let me answer it for you.
The UK's fear.
Yes.
Muslim connection.
Sure.
Why do we not want to approach
Perfect. Let me answer you very. You are kind of brought me back to the idea of me saying the misrepresentation of Muslims, right? Yep. This is a clear example. You would see.
That's why I come over to you today.
Perfect. You would see Trump, both Trump, Obama, Hillary Clinton, all of them said we have created ISIS. They said this word for word, right? By the way, there's many people who are so-called officials of ISIS that were captured, and they were known to be what? Mossad. You know the Mossad of which country is Israeli? Israeli Mossad is intelligence. Israeli intelligence. They were captured, and they figured out these people were Israeli Mossad. And I'll tell you the thing about people don't know. ISIS have killed more Muslims than anyone else. Do you know the only country that ISIS attacked? Israel. If they were Muslims, right, and they have a problem with like, of course, they have a problem with Jewish people, right? So why the only country done a single attack that they've done? They've done attacks in Syria, done attacks in Egypt, done attacks in Iraq, all over Muslim lands. Imagine these people are Muslims, but they're killing our people. What kind of nonsense is this? They are created, right, by these governments, these agendas to make a bad light. So someone like you, someone who doesn't know about Islam, oh look, they must be like this, they must be like that. That's why I told you, if you look at human death toll in human history, what you'll see is this: Second World War, First World War. You're gonna find bombing of Hiroshima in Japan. You're gonna find the Crusades. You're gonna find Mao in China. You're gonna find Stalin. You don't have these mass massacres in Islam. Can you recall one example? Why did ISIS start in the 1900s or whatever? Before the 1900s, give me one bad example.
Twin Towers.
No, before the 1900s. Twin Towers and 2000s, right?
No, okay.
You're not going to find anything. But I can go throughout all human history, tell you about the Crusades, tell you about all of this stuff, right? Yeah. The reason being is that these are manufactured in the last 50, 60 years. Groups are manufactured, Qaeda, ISIS, all of these manufactured so they can make Islam look like a bad religion. Like Muslims are doing bad. But Muslims were there 1,400 years ago. Why were we not doing this? If Muslims wanted to kill people, there's 2 billion Muslims in the world. 2 billion Muslims. People don't realize, if 1%, if you had 20 million people, 20 million lunatics, you think you'd be alive? If 1%, if 0.5%, 10 million of them, if 0.0.0.1, 2 million. If this was the case of the, like if Islam taught you to do evil, people wouldn't even be alive. But the reality is, who's attacking us? Our brothers and sisters being massacred in Palestine. USA and Israel goes and attacks Iran, right? For no reason whatsoever. They go to Iraq, including this country, ruin our country, destroy our country, take our resources, and come back here and build a country. And they're like, why are you coming to my country? But you came and destroyed my country. Syria, you go, you destroy the country, completely annihilate it. Yemen, go on and on and on. So if you guys, like, this is what I say to a lot of people in here, right? And you're not responsible for this, but the governments are. But you guys as people need to stop the governments, right? So what I say to the people is this: if I go and ruin and destroy so many Muslim lands and take the resources, I'm going to have immigrants. It's just common sense, right? If I destroy your land, you have nothing to, there's no resources, there's no money, you're going to travel somewhere where there is resources so you can take care of your family. So the best way to stop immigrants, for the people who have problems with immigration, is to speak to the governments and like, stop going and destroying Muslim country. If you stop doing that, we wouldn't have an issue.
I mean, the big question is, how do we do that? You can do as many parades as you want outside the House of Parliament.
It's a problem.
He does not listen.
Yeah, I know. It's a big problem. So, but this is where voting comes in. People need to come together.
If I didn't walk up today, and speak to you, as a person, I'm from a countryside, Herefordshire, on the border of Wales. Okay. It's very close knit. We don't meet any Muslims. We don't meet anyone.
I get it. I get it.
I walked past there. I thought, do you know what? I'll have a chat. And I'm going to tell you one thing. I will never become religious. Ever.
You don't have to.
I won't. But what I want to do is cancel out the media, which I'm 36 now. I'm growing to believe is utter bullshit. I want to talk to you in person. That's all I wanted to
do. Look, if people did what you did,
not one point have you forced that down my throat.
Absolutely.
I respect that.
I appreciate that. I appreciate you saying that. Look, if people did what you did, this is how you have harmony in society. But people,
that's what I want.
People want to live in echo chambers. The people want to have bad misconceptions about people. They don't want to actually speak to the person. Look, I've read the Bible from beginning to end. For a reason, I want to know what Christians believe in. I read the Bhagavad Gita, the 4 Vedas. I want to know what Hindus believe in. I read the Guru Nanak and see what the Sikhs believe in. If you want to become an intelligent person, if you want to have conversations with other people, you need to learn. 100%. You need to get educated. You need to speak with others. Don't live in echo chambers, right?
I don't want to ever get to the point where I welcome you to my country. It's not my country. I don't want to welcome you here.
I don't mind. You could say it's your country. For me, I'm not a British person. If someone says welcome to Britain, I'll be like, thank you very much. That's very hospitable of you, and that's it.
There's a difference between welcome to my country.
I get the feeling what you
on the my.
Have you been to the Middle East?
I haven't. No.
I'll tell you. There's so many British people, for example, in Dubai, right?
But
nobody.
Do you understand what
I completely get you.
I don't want. Welcome to my country.
I get what you mean.
So I'm not going to walk up and say welcome. to my country just because maybe you look different.
Yes,
of course I'm not going to do that.
Absolutely, absolutely.
But that's not how shit should be.
I completely agree with you, and I told you, like, if you come to my house or I go to your house, nobody is like, welcome to my house. You understand, you're hospitable, you offer food, you please sit down here, relax. That's how life is. I was just about to tell you that, look, I go, for example, I travel a lot, right? I travel a lot. So I go to Istanbul, I see so many British people in Istanbul. I go to Dubai, I see so many British people in Dubai. I go to Morocco, I see so many British people in Morocco. You go to Egypt, certain places in the sea, I find too many British people there. Nobody ever makes them feel unwelcome.
Yeah.
But many people come here and they may be made feel unwelcome 100%. For no reason whatsoever. You know, it's crazy.
Yeah. And that's why I come to speak to you today. Because I thought I don't want to follow this whole media trail.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Of you're a bad person.
Yes.
You're here to bomb London.
Yeah. So it just sounds so funny even when you say it. You get it, but truly, for me, it's always crazy that people actually truly believe this. You know, truly believe this. But it's
that's
like,
what it was.
I really appreciate you coming on.
I really appreciate.
Absolutely. Oh, I'm sorry. I know we're keeping you probably for long. I didn't know you guys were waiting. You know.
They were. Well.
Oh, okay. Pleasure meeting you. I really enjoyed our conversation.
And me.
And like I said, more people need to do this. It's just about conversation. You know, you get to know what people think about, and that's it. That's all.
We're at shadow of a day.
Yeah, absolutely.
I appreciate it.
Pleasure meeting you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, bye. See you guys.
يا قلوبا فيها الوفاء بشركم اليوم السرورا.